when you realize that everything is just a dream and you don't have to worry about anything that you see in front of you, anything that happens. What lucid dreaming taught me about this world we live in and its strategies to keep you asleep. A few years ago, I got into meditation, and that eventually led to an interest in lucid dreaming. So while I was experimenting with it actively for a few months, I had some successful lucid dreams, mostly using the hand technique, when you train yourself to look at your hand every now and then, but really like not just looking, but looking and like placing your attention on your hand and really paying attention and counting your fingers on one side and flipping the hand and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers on another side. So just by doing that, whenever I would remember, just in my waking life, I trained myself, and basically all of a sudden I did it in a dream. I looked at my hand and it looked nothing like it's supposed to look, and I was like, okay, so I must be dreaming. And I've been consuming lots of content on lucid dreaming, different techniques, what you can do, what you can't do. So anyway, I was experimenting with this thing, right? And what I noticed almost right away is that the dream world always trying to pull you back into the dream. It's like there is this constant fight if you want to stay lucid in a dream. Lucid basically means you're aware that you are dreaming, and this, what's happening in your dream, is not for real. It's not your reality as you know it. It's a dream. So that means you can teleport, you can fly, you can whatever. But that's not the point. The point is, it's a constant fight of keeping your attention on this lucidity. What did I notice? How dream would try to pull me back in. It would usually try to distract me with just mundane, everyday things, some chores. Like, for example, I'm being almost lucid and I see that my dog peed on the floor. Well, that sucks. I have to clean it up. So now I'm pulled into this chore, and all of a sudden I forgot that I was lucid. I forgot that it's a dream. I'm looking for paper towels, so I'm wiping it, I'm using some cleaning supplies, right? I'm no longer lucid, I'm in it. So that really stuck with me. I learned this like maybe 5 years ago or something like that. It really stuck with me, this idea that dream always tries to keep you busy. That's what it does. By keeping you busy, it ensures that you are submerged in a dream. It's an immersive, fully immersive experience for you. You're not aware that it's a dream. It's basically a game, right? You think this is it, this is your reality. Another thing that I learned And this one is less tangible, less like logical in a way, but more of a knowing. It became very clear to me that there are levels to dreams. For example, I'm sure many people experience this, what's called false awakening, I think. It's when you wake up from a dream, right? You go about your day, you're making coffee, you're running to work or school, you're being late, something going on, and then you wake up again, just to realize that that awakening wasn't real awakening, you were still in a dream. So that's just I guess one of the examples how you could see the levels to dream, or layers, levels, whatever you want to call it. You could go deeper. That's the idea I'm trying to communicate. You can go deeper into into layers of dreams. But what I can't really explain logically, but it became apparent to me that the waking world that we live in, that we call our reality, that we were born into at some point, and we going to live at some point when we die. This is also a dream. It's a layer of a dream. It is a longer dream. And when we go to sleep at night, we go one level down or deeper into sleep. And at this point, I guess what I wanted to say is merging these two concepts. I'm sorry if I lost anyone at this point, because it's getting a bit into woo-woo territory. I don't care. But one idea is that this world is also a dream. It's a layer. It's a dream layer that feels very real, has consequences, right? Unlike dreams we have at night, where we can just decide that I'm going to open this door in a dream, you know, and my willpower is strong enough, I can decide that I'm opening it and I'm going to be in Hawaii, or I'm going to be on the moon. Behind this door is something else, you know, or I'm going to turn around and I'm going to see someone I want to see. A dragon, you know, mythical creature, anybody, anything. It's could not be very easy if you do it, if you just like learn to lucid dream, but it is doable. It's a skill you could sharpen and muscle, you can work out. But basically it's attention and willpower. That's what's used to play like that with your dreams. I strongly encourage anyone who's still here listening to this around to experiment with lucid dreaming. It's real. It's a fun thing you can do. Nothing crazy about this. This is very like psychological, scientific, whatever you want to call it, right? You can experiment. It's well-known, well-documented thing. But I want to take it a step further, I guess, further away from what we have scientifically proven, and into this territory of the notion that we live in a dream as well. Different dream feels very real. You cut yourself, you feel pain, you have to heal the wound, it takes time, right? But perhaps you could apply similar techniques, your attention, your willpower, to perhaps heal this wound faster, better, you know? In my personal experience, I noticed that just things seem to go better for me if I have this trust that everything always works out for the best. If I injure myself, I heal pretty fast. I consider myself lucky. Versus when I used to be in more of a negative space of mind, mindset, things wouldn't go as nicely. So anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. What I wanted to say is that I specifically wanted to talk about these two ideas: levels of dreams, including this reality, and who knows, you know, this taps into esoteric ideas, concepts. What happens outside of this life, right? What we don't remember, most of us. How many levels up or out of the dream there are. But yes, so this one idea is layers, and another idea is dream. Dreams desire to keep you busy, throw chores at you, pull you back into the dream, out from a lucid state. When you realize that everything is just a dream. And you don't have to worry about anything that you see in front of you, anything that happens seemingly. You don't have to worry about it. You can just experience it. And sure, it could evoke certain feelings. Don't run from them. Don't say, oh, I don't feel them. Feel them, you know? If it's sadness, feel the sadness. It will pass. Happiness, feel the happiness. It will pass. Grief. All those emotions. But there is no need to mentally worry about it. Any of it. Worry never solved a single problem. Mind would tell you otherwise, but that's what it is. Mind wants you to think that you are the mind. Anyways, levels to the dream, and dream wanting to keep you busy. So I guess the point of it all is that applying same logic that what I learned in the dreams while experimenting with lucid dreaming, applying same idea to the waking world could help you to remain lucid and as people call it, awake, present, in the moment, in the flow state, whatever you want to call it, connected to your real self, to God, to universe. These are just words. Whichever words help you feel and understand what I mean, use those. But that state, if you're still here, you know the state I'm talking about, most likely, or you're looking for it. Stay focused, stay present. Understand that this world is trying hard to throw things at you, to make you busy, to make you fall into routine, back asleep. One thing that really helps me personally is that a few years ago I made a decision that I no longer care about what's happening in the world. I was avoiding news for a while. Now I hear them from people or like from podcasts or here and there, just seeing things here and there, right? But I know that these are just the things that are designed to keep me busy, keep me worrying, pull me back asleep. Even if these concepts that are being thrown at me are have seemingly spiritual importance. Yeah. Anyways, this is a topic for another chat. All I wanted to express here was the fact, the dreams are using busyness as a tool to keep you asleep, fully tuned into the dream, and out of the truth of your core, of the center of your being, the one that sees, the one that is behind the all thoughts, behind the first original thought, I thought. Anyways, have a good one.